Marvel. Come on.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fragments. Not doing the intro.
Yeah, you are. Do it.
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to a critically average adventure, and welcome to this adventure that we like to call the Fragments. It's a D&D 5e campaign I'm playing with my friends. We attempted to play a fortnight ago, and we ended up giggling and laughing, and we were all very heat exhausted. I will do a quick recap of what happened in that session.
Not much.
The guys shouted over a wall to encourage Charlie to stop talking to an individual who had been making them some dragon swag, dragon armor stuff, neckties. Didn't you want to tie for Killian's tail at one point?
Yeah, but you wouldn't let me.
But they wouldn't let you. And got them into the afternoon tea arena. That we're going to parlor, maybe would be a better word rather than arena. I just kind of thought that'd be kind of a cool battle. Yeah, like Nana's, like the crockery, like battling out for the perfect like cuppa. Imagine the tea trolley race.
I know.
Nana's
Distracted already.
racing around real quick, rattling around, sugar lumps all over the shop.
5 minutes. We only started 5 minutes.
and in that thing, they had discovered several key pieces of information previously. Young Jackson and Killian had done the investigation on this time. They were drilling this individual called Yaye for information, who turned out to be Litianas' teacher, no other. And had promised them to teleport them here, there, and everywhere at the simple request of returning to them a tome that Litiana has also requested that they return. A tome held in the dead city of Jakarta, an instruction manual of some sort of ancient tome written by the legendary artificer Blint Foxet. You had also discovered that there were a series of watchers that were aware of the situation with the pink crystal. You'd also unveiled that the pink crystal is also an Eye of Grimash, but what else was it in actuality?
The pink crystal, the original body, a chunk of the original body of the pink crystal.
Yes, indeed. So when the
it's the Eye of Melora Moon.
Yeah, the Eye of the Melora Moon. So in front of the moon, in front of there's an Eye of Melora Moon, and then a thing goes in front, the thing in front, crystal. Anyway, and the other half of it exists somewhere on Al, the dark side of Al. You found out that there are a group of people watching it. Some of those watchers are the monks of wherever they come from, sort of infiltrate and watch societies here, there, and everywhere. Have a fortress monastery in the north of Earl, amongst the fragments, called the Fortress Monastery of Kareen.
And we've got someone to go and talk to. So,
which one?
I think
There's Oren.
Oren.
There's Oren. Yeah, he's a kind of
he's the one that's got a name.
He's a head honcho. He's up there with the sort of
he's the monk
order of the monks. You also found out who the successor to Mern Hammerad was. You found out the successor to Mern Hammerad was Lycelia Moronet, sort of second in command at Hector Island, an individual who would succeed Mern Hammerad, who turned out to be a pudding person. You smashed up a bit.
And I think the idea is to send a message to our bronze dragon friend.
Yes.
To warn them about putting people at Hammerad. Not at
Hector Island, yeah. And that leaves you in a room, sitting down with fine china cups, surrounded by sort of one of those sort of afternoons where the curtains are pulled over to keep it cool, but little splinters of light are filtering through, and dust motes are caught in that light. It has that sort of feeling of a sort of like you're within a sort of a little library of sorts, but it feels more, a sense of calm about Yaye filters out from them, and their servant comes around with helpings of scones and tea and all kinds of little vol-au-vents and things like that.
Now, Jack's going to have to watch very carefully to see who puts the cream and who puts the jam on first.
Is he a Cornish orc?
What?
Is he a Cornish orc? Or an orc? Or an orc? I don't know. Yeah.
No, I thought the Cornish came from Southgate across. Where Cornish Daniel's from?
Cornish Daniel is he's in Espeland. Which
So that's
is,
what that's obviously called.
I guess it's quite south. It's not as south as Forest. It's Forest. So the you sit, and there's a gentle quiet between you all after the revelations that Charlie has had. Also, he seems to be sitting pondering as Charles found out that the Festival of Melora may have been a corruption or a twisting of an original ceremony around that time of year that might have changed in the ancient past when the new moon appeared in the sky after the crystal had collided with Earl. Because the gods are obviously eternal and have been here forever, so they must have worshipped Melora before, mustn't they?
Definitely.
And there's a sort of just gentle clinking of cups as the clink as people are putting down these cups, and Charlie is roll an insight, you two. See how what you can gauge from Charles's composure.
Yeah.
No.
Insight. 13.
Sorry.
11.
What's it for?
Insight, please, on Mr. Irwin. Not Mr. Irwin, Mr. Charles Irwin.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Irwin, not Irwin.
Yeah, Mr. Irwin. I think he's actually a doctor.
Huh?
Doctor.
You might be a doctor.
Well, yes, I've practiced somewhat.
Yeah.
Only practiced.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it makes perfect. It makes perfect.
Yes, but what they practice makes perfect. No. So, Erwin, you get you can sort of tell him that though the news came to Charles as a little bit of a shock.
Yeah.
That the festival that he just so recently was attending and collected his summer hat from, that he's inquisitive. What's that word?
Inquisitive. Contemplative.
Contemplative. Quizzical.
Quizzical. Oh.
That's the thing I was looking for, I think. Sort of.
Somewhere in between those two. It's quizzical.
Yeah. Quizzical, kind of.
Pondering.
His eyes are alive. He doesn't look sad. It looks like it's like a piece of a puzzle that he wants to solve. That's what you're
That's
getting.
definitely a Charles thing.
Yeah.
He loves himself a puzzle.
Not afraid, not hurt, but yeah, definitely sort of rumbling.
Good, he's
those
not having
ideas.
a crisis of faith, which I was fearful of.
Yeah, you were quite worried about him. Yeah.
It's why we were all like,
Charlie, do like gods get more powerful with like the more people that worship? Or is their power like set?
Belief of the gods is that They've been eternal. Some of them crave the attention, and some of them would have devotees.
But what I mean is, like, is a god with, like, all of his churches burnt down and everyone dead, just as powerful as he was before? Or is this pink crystal that's pretending to, like, sort of is co-opting the Eye of Melora event and stuff, and everyone's basically worshipping the eclipse, boosting the pink crystal stuff?
My belief is that the gods, from what I understand, have always been there, and people take what they choose to believe in, and then they use the hiding markers of that particular god to hide their actions, whilst here in the material plane.
So the number of followers doesn't interfere with the god, or how they follow?
No, but there are forgotten gods that have sort of gone by the wayside, but you see the things happening, you see the sun rise, you see the grass grow, then the gods are doing their work.
Is there a way of making everybody who knows of the pink crystal forget about it? No, just start all over again, wouldn't it, really? Just back to square one.
Hypnotize everybody, do you mean?
But then, how long has it taken to get to this stage? When was, like, the category, the fragmenting?
Do you want to roll? Probably not you.
It's
You
maybe
probably
genuinely,
definitely don't
maybe
know.
actually be more of a genuine
Killian
question
might-
to the smart people.
Killian might know because of his upbringing.
Go on, what? What am I rolling?
History.
History.
I should do something different. That's all.
Oh, definitely cast those dice already.
12.
12. You know that it is in the ancient past.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't need a specific number, but it wasn't like 10 years ago. It
No.
was hundreds of years ago.
No, it was hundreds to thousands of years ago.
So, what you're meaning is you send it back to tier 1 and make it like someone else's problem in like hundreds of years' time when it gets back to this stage.
Yeah, but that, well, I won't be around. I'm a goblin, so you know, I've probably got another 10 years in me if I'm lucky.
Lucky us, hey, Owen.
That just kind of hit Killian hard. He's like, ugh.
But you know,
A cockroach don't live long either, Killian. I'm 7.
how long do you live? On average.
Into our 30s, maybe.
Well, we'll probably pop our clocks at the same time.
That would be great.
The way we're going may literally be in 5 minutes.
I were to spend eternity with you, Owen. It would be an honour.
I genuinely don't, I
Inside
genuinely don't
check
know
on
where
how
I...
panicked Owen looks. I was getting out of here. I had a 10-year sentence. At the end of that, I got to leave.
Do you know what?
No one mentioned this eternity.
I actually don't know that Erwin's ever thought about his afterlife. He's suddenly like, he just goes, and goes quiet. I think he's like,
Then Charlie just shut back down and goes,
Quick question. What do Aarakocras do with their dead?
What?
What do Aarakocra do with the dead? Are you asking that to Charlie?
No, just do we know what they do with their dead?
You could roll a history if you know.
That's another history check.
Or
yeah.
religion it would be.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
2 skills so far. I got +3 in. That's not me asking.
No, that's a D12.
So Jax is,
What is it?
that's a 2.
Okay, so 3.
Killian, you are fully
Thank you.
you're fully versed in Dragonborn and dragon lore.
Yeah.
You studied that because you are self-centered, and you want to know how you tick. You are interested in investing in yourself, and the things around you immediately. When you realise that other people existed outside of Norn, you lost interest and have not studied any Aarakocra traditions.
What about goblins?
Goblins?
Yeah.
I'm going to say that still counts, that role. You know little or
Hey.
goblin.
If you don't know much about Araka, who are basically quite a significant race in the world, you're not going to know anything about a goblin. They're literally vermin.
You just think of goblins, and all that you can do is when you go to think about goblins is
Owen's face.
you see Owen's face, and you remember. I think where you got the love of goblins from being back home is the small folk that live at Norn, the kobold.
Yeah.
At Norn.
Yeah.
That have the kobold at Norn.
That's his name, the kobold at Norn. He's the one kobold at Norn. That's how everyone knows him. He's the kobold at Norn.
It's kobolds at Norn.
He does sound like he's got two guns and he's like got a hat.
Yeah.
The wind's always blowing a long coat.
Or it's a guy who's got two fire-breathing kobolds and he draws them.
Oh my God, he's Samuel Vimes.
No, you know little, but you just think about small folk for a little while and get a little grin.
I'm just thinking like, what? Because as long as I'm not stupid about it, which is very unlikely, I'm likely to outlive Charles and Owen.
Quite possibly, yeah.
So my thinking is, what do they do with their dead? Because if
Suddenly-
I am told that I can shrink their little heads down and carry around two shrunken heads, I will very gladly do that.
We're going to pause a second. So, yeah, sipping tea, questions spin in Owen's mind. Charles ponders.
Yeah, you're old.
Yes. Thank you for noticing.
Like, you know about like when the pink crystal stuff turned up and the fragmentation and stuff.
Yes, I am aware of the processes that went on.
Yeah, but when did it happen?
She will give you a date that is approximately 700 years.
Okay. And if we could make everyone forget about the pink crystal, it would probably take the same amount of time to get back to this stage now.
If that, of course, is what. Sorry.
The problem, I believe, is not so much forgetting about the crystal. It's...
It'd be a bit of a shock for the pudding people.
It would be difficult for them, I imagine. However, they are infused, as you say. It is in their bodies. That is the problem. It is in many things. So to forget about it would not negate its influence, may not.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking.
Because it's co-opted like the Melora Eye event, like weekend thing, party.
Can't be the only thing.
Like, is that making it more powerful? Could like all that, like...
Does it feed on faith? Yeah. Which is just belief. Or are we just barking up the wrong tree? Maybe it just wants to be, it's just a means to an end.
From what? Let's see how far they know. This is going to be...
Yeah, because this was the first time I found somebody who's actually studied it longer than we have. It's like, what do you know?
So
what direction? Which direction should we go? We'll just be bouncing Pinchinko all over the place. What should we be doing?
She will say that what the Watchers have uncovered in their their study and their repression of where they've tried to keep it back, being unable to destroy or remove, they have found that it feeds on strong emotion.
Yep, I
I'll
get
do an
that.
inside check on that.
That's not a bad shout.
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it. I want to see if she's bullshit.
Yeah.
Even if it's like, you know, embellishing. We know everything. We know a little bit.
11.
11. They seem genuine in their response.
I'm changing that dice. I don't know that.
They seem genuine in their response.
Yeah, let's roll with this one. When's that? I just want to. What's that? Is that a 4?
It's a 4.
Yeah, I don't like these dice.
You've got yours there.
Yeah, but no, that's what I'm using.
Time for some new dice.
And it rolled a 4.
If it's one of those heavy metal ones, they don't really roll. They land and slide.
I know that's
Donk. That's it. Done.
with the eyeball.
But yeah, that's what they say. They say it feeds on strong emotion.
Yeah, that tracks. Lots of people who want power tend to have very strong emotions.
Mm-hmm.
The faithful tend to have a lot of strong emotions when it comes to their gods. Yeah, I get it.
And does it grow? Because like it was a rock and it crashed and broke up. So there's some floating around the moon, and some have smashed into Shardfall, and some smashed in under Gargamel. So like it's still just a rock. So if I have this amount of rock and I break it up, I still have that amount of rock.
Just in smaller pieces, yes.
It doesn't grow?
It would appear it does, she would say.
Okay.
When it is placed inside, of somebody, especially so.
No, because we've like taken it out.
When you took it out, okay, she will say that when it is in, when they are, because she rolled really high, she rolled an 18 plus 6 on her knowledge of it.
Only plus 6.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm getting the rolls, and I'm just.
I've blocked the water.
She will tell you that there is sometimes there is a process that you've been told about of sort of injection.
It's like if you get a full pudding person and a big chunk of pink crystal outside it, when like they can't move, you can like extract all the crystal from them.
Yep.
We did it.
Yes. We've witnessed a sort of magnetism between them.
Yeah.
But they are only infused with a tiny amount.
So what comes out of them at the end is bigger. So they are making. So the more people they can affect, the bigger the crystal can get.
Sorry, jump scared by a dog. It was like.
It's the angle of him as well.
Yeah, well, more importantly, when his nose came out, it literally was all-encompassing nose. It was like,
oh
no, oh,
Nouts, Popeye,
nose.
the eye. You did.
And I have another question because you can do magic stuff.
Yes.
Can you have a look at the Earth realm, the Earth plane?
Plane of Earth.
Elemental plane of Earth.
Yeah.
What should I be looking for?
Like to see if there's like rock men that are pink crystallified or not.
I didn't know there was an incursion there.
We may have sent a big chunk from under Gargamel to the plane of Earth. We told you about it the other day.
Which was a previous incursion. I will make contact. I will investigate for you.
Because you know,
not something I am familiar with in planal shifting.
Well, I figure that if anyone can deal with a rock thing, it's the rock people. But if the rock thing can take over the rock people and pink crystallify them, then we get a big army of pink crystal rock people.
It'll make a change.
Good. they might calcify into some sort of race of crystal creatures, you might think.
Well, do we?
Well, I was thinking more when you get veins of things going through big rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, you big elemental things.
Yes, she does know someone.
I wasn't sure if we'd broken their pain of it.
Yeah.
We totally have, but not a problem.
Pete,
Yeah.
turn the light on in that corner.
You want
You're
to
a
see
bit
the light shine off
gloomy.
his head? Bing!
It's just really dark in this room at the minute because the light outside's so good.
Oh, but spooky lighting.
On the camera, it looks really bright, but in the actual room, it's not at all.
Yeah.
Atmospheric.
Mhm.
Yeah, you. Yeah, she confirms with you that she will.
Oh my god, look at my little dragon snout on the camera. You can see him there. My little dragon snout.
Yeah. Oh.
He's the cutest damn thing ever.
Did you make it?
Little kid.
No, it was very good.
That is cute.
Chazza.
He had to come home with me.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
That's the Snoopler vibes.
I was cradling it like a baby though, walking around like he's coming home with me.
Yeah, so
so
yeah,
many
that's what
questions.
she'll tell you that she will investigate. She says, I have met a emissary from that realm.
Okay.
I shall see if I can be put back in contact.
All right.
Okay.
I have so many questions.
You know roughly. Sorry?
Come on.
So we've figured out now. There. You gonna work? Okay, thank you. We now know roughly how long ago this happened. You said about
750.
150
Yeah.
years ago? Okay. Have you written that down, Peter?
I have.
Please.
I'm writing something else down.
Yeah, but note taker here forgot his notebook.
I'm writing. I'm literally typing as we speak.
Thank you, John. So, yeah, we now know roughly how long ago it happened, and that erasing people's memory is probably not the best idea.
No, I didn't particularly. I mean, basically, the rock thing has pissed me off, so, you know, I'm all for punching it in the mouth.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. I'm with you.
So, you know, I'm good with just fucking its plans because it pissed me off.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, quick question: how does Charles feel about fucking up Pink Crystal Rock plans, knowing that it is?
Asking.
I am.
Oh, this is sorry.
this
Charles
is-
was distracted by his tea. Just staring at. Sorry, Killian. I didn't realise you were addressing me. What are you saying?
Darling boy.
Yes, Killian. Do you know there are some people who can read tea leaves?
Yeah, I've heard that.
And there are some people that are called tea leaves.
Yeah.
I've heard that too.
What did you look at me?
It's a cobbler. Nothing to do with tea.
Yeah. It's a noble profession.
Oh, I can ask now.
Our work here is done.
That was a great bit, by the way, everybody. Well done. All of us have done that. That was right.
Yeah.
You're going to ask if Charlie
Yes.
is...
How do you feel about fucking up Big Crystal Rock Thing's plans, knowing that it might be the Eye of Melora, or the central bit of the Eye of Melora? That it not might be, it is.
Well, the Eye of Menor is a symbol. I believe this is a coincidence. That someone has taken the noble symbol of the eye, and they've twisted it to their own means.
So we have your permission to fuck it up.
If you want to stick one in Melora's eye, let's go for it.
Don't say something like that, having that grin on your face, because it just makes me laugh even more. Right. So,
Okay, I have a question, and it might be a Charlie question, and it might be a IA question.
Yes.
Is like the brain of the pink crystal? Is it like the biggest bit that's in charge? So if we chip off little bits, do they become dumb?
Good question.
oh, that's a good question.
So if we just
Really
max
grind it
up
down
into
to dust.
lots of little bits, does it become dumb? Because like the little bits of crystal that I've had, they like pull the bits together and try and get bigger.
She's going to have to roll another one of this checks because that is complex.
Because if it is, we could just break it down into little
Well, yeah, just smash
little
it.
fragments of fragments.
They will say that
Still
from
not
what we've
permanent.
experienced, from what samples we could take, we were able to establish that there was some intelligence in its very nature, even on the small scale. However, its influence, seems to whisper through those small parts, but they don't seem to be. It doesn't seem to be centralized.
Well, it's like because I heard of these rats, and like when you have one of them, they don't do anything. But when you get like a whole like swarm of hundreds of them, they're like super powerful and smart and can cast spells and things.
Oh, Peter.
And I was wondering if like the rock was like that, and if it's only when they're in the big bits that they can do cool stuff.
Like ants.
Like cats.
Grubush, because we met them.
Mm.
Is it like
But an ant is dumb, but a hive of ants or an anthill is like
pollen or something?
it's bees. Bees do that. Like bees, like a bee is not very anything, and a beehive is like knows everything that's ever happened to it.
It does seem to operate. Oh, sorry, it's Charles' voice. It does seem to operate in a gestalt manner. Many parts are one whole, interconnected. The smaller parts that are in the individuals are like communication devices, like being linked onto a network, a node.
Like the mushrooms.
Okay. Yes,
See?
Erwin.
Thank you. Now, I've got a couple of questions and clarifications, if you don't mind. Swinging his little feet on his chair. You said, in passing quickly, you said that the Watchers have been unable to stop or destroy any of the crystal. What process have you tried to prevent us from, copying work we didn't need to do?
So she will give you a brief sort of rundown. It's quite a long conversation, but I'll bullet points.
Yeah. So, what's it immune to?
They have been able to destroy individual elements of it by defeating individuals who have been infected with it. They have been able to break apart and smash the objects themselves.
Yeah.
But they have never been able to completely stop its influx to the light side of Earth.
Have they ever managed to actually physically destroy any of the crystal? I mean, literally atomize it or break its, using a real physics terms here, sorry, I do apologize. Literally break it down into something else. They'll break it into, if it's a crystalline substance, and this is like elemental. This is like, I mean elemental, like its purest form, like O2 is elemental oxygen, So, could you break it down into, like, literally break it down into its elemental parts? Stop it being what it is? Make it basically calcium and oxygen.
They will say.
Or
They-
transmute it.
They will say that there was an experiment done where they took some parts of small fragments of the crystal, and they took them to another plane.
Mm-hmm.
When they were distant enough from the source, planally, and in terms of physicality, away from the main sources, they seem to become inert.
So what you're saying is we smash it into decent-sized chunks and send them to different planes.
How many planes are there?
I thought there was lots.
How many planes are there? It's a good question. I'm looking at the eye here now.
She will say there are thousands of demi-planes. There are the main. She'll show you a wheel of cosmology, and it's the practical.
Got one.
Yeah.
Question.
What?
Pointing at your bag of holding.
Yeah.
How does that work?
You put stuff in and you take it out.
More question, but yeah, sorry. Yeah. How does that work? Is that
Uh,
a portal?
This is a
Planar?
plane or
Pocket dimension?
portal where things can be stored, or if it is a bag of holding as you speak.
Yeah. Pop crystal in there. Tie back.
It would separate it from this realm.
And they're pocket dimensions. They are literally sealed little mini pocket dimensions. And they're not massively expensive to make. So plenty of them around. They're a
You're
manufactured
basically saying
product.
Are you saying that we make a production line of these and break it into bits and throw them in?
I say that's not a bad shout for the vast majority of it. There are literal shards, giant shards of it, all lying all over the place. That could be do with a bit of kimbling and pouring.
That
How
would be
big
an
can we
option.
make them? In bags of holding.
As big as a bag of holding.
Could we make a warehouse of holding?
I don't think you could, but you could have a warehouse filled with bags of holding.
Bags.
Well, I would-
What was that?
Bag.
What was that show? Warehouse 42 or something?
Yeah.
Warehouse
Do you
42.
remember
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
That was
Whereas
that was a
that-
warehouse of holding.
Yeah, it's a warehouse of holding, but there's individual holdings within.
Yeah.
She said
Okay, that's a
we don't know a way of making a planar portal the planar dimension that big ourselves, creating one. Plus, then it would all still be together and connected and talking.
I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about a number of bags of a certain size. I mean, I'm not putting all of it in one place. I'm putting, I don't know how much stuff can fit in one of that size. And its neck hole is only
Like
so
500
big.
pounds worth, I think.
500 pounds of crystal going in.
Could we
Or
make?
64 cubic feet.
64
That's
cubic.
surprisingly large, actually. 64 cubic feet. That's a
It has
lot.
to be able to fit through the hole.
Yeah, it has to go
Yes,
through
the
this
problem.
one.
That's what I mean. I mean, those can only have like that much, space.
You
What
have
if
to
you made
make-
one with a diameter, 2
That's a
feet
portable
across?
hole.
What's a portable hole?
Yeah.
What's a portable hole?
Oh, it's a sheet and you roll it out and it becomes a hole. And then you pick it up and you roll it back in and it's not a hole.
That's perfect. A portable well, which you can roll up and store in a library. A library then you can lock up and say, "Don't go in here," or burn. What if you destroy a bag of holding? What happens to stuff inside?
I'm going to just find out how much room is in it. A portable hole can only fit 6 by 10 feet. 282 cubic feet.
That's still
For
quite large.
8,000 litres of crystal. If we were to liquidize it. Turn it into like a massive slushy. Just pour it in.
Hot do we have to make the crystal to be able to liquidize it?
Well, you just have to grow. All
I
you do.
actually would know that because I've melted some into metal, so I've actually
Very several
I've actually done it in a forge. So
Kelvin, very massive.
You don't have
a
to make
forging
to make it a fluid. All you need to do is make it a sand. You just pour. Then it is literally a perfect cylinder of crystal. That's actually surprisingly large, though. Ironically, it would break the bag through weight before it would fill the bag with volume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we've also got a moon of this stuff.
But that's up there.
I just like the idea of if we get things far enough away in the planes, that we just start opening portals and chucking big chunks into different planes.
Well, I'm thinking, what happens? My next question, if you don't mind, is what happens to a bag of holding or a portable hole, or when it breaks?
The contents will spill out.
Where?
On the dimension that it was put into, on the plane that it was put in.
Oh. Yeah. Well, that's useful. At least you don't lose all your stuff if it gets broken.
When the guy sold it to me, he said not to put it in another one.
Why?
He said it was bad.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
What happens to a bag of holding when you burn it?
It pops and everything comes out.
And everything comes out. It'll break it.
Yeah. How bad is putting a bag of holding in a bag of holding?
Or portable hole.
This is like
the guy.
Questions. This is great.
Because it was the goblin in the tower in the green.
We get around. It was dodgy. It's us.
The fifth tower. Yeah, and he said I shouldn't put it in another one because it was bad.
Yes.
How bad is bad?
Litianas, his name is.
I don't need his name. I want to know what happens when you put a bag of holding in a bag of holding.
You ain't got your notebook. You have to rely on me. And I come up with names, and you're like, I don't want his name.
Sorry.
The hacker over there from Snack Crew.
You're a GM, now you're getting full force. You've got two people staring right at you. You know how it is, and I was like, full force of being a GM. It's like, whoa.
They will say that it will destroy both items. Mm-hmm. There is a collision of the extra dimensional spaces.
Mm-hmm.
And a rift can open.
Mm-hmm.
And it will pull anybody within a certain range into that place.
And where's that go?
And how permanent is it?
They will say
that's sounding like a grenade. I'm having a contraption.
It is a one-way portal to the astral plane.
So,
are you thinking the way I'm thinking, Jackson?
How good are you at basketball?
No, you don't. You have two open. You have one closed, one open, held in a contraption. Literally, just a screen-loaded trap with a timer. You go up to the giant crystal wherever you want it, or wherever you want. Put it nearby. Set the timer. Walk away. Timer goes off. One drops into a bag at the bottom is open. The bag at the top is closed. One drops into the other one. Whoop, rift.
And it eats a big chunk of crystal.
I think this is genius. How permanent is the rift? Here's the question. If we're just leaving giant deadly holes lying around, we might have to reconsider. Or, put hazard tape.
Please fly, do not cross.
Yeah. This area sucks. Literally.
Well, the good news is the pink crystal's gone. The bad news is you might get sucked into the astral plane.
Yeah.
In a one-way ticket.
But you might meet a really cool guy named Triple B, so it's all right.
Yeah, it's all good.
Triple B.
Anyway,
we may have decided that Triple B is a deity now. 3 in 1.
pink crystal infused, triple B.
No, Triple B, the 3 in the 1.
Yep.
So they're now a deity.
Yeah, we're the first three devotees of the triple B.
Oh no, you are like you know when like a god is created, like you're like the elements that create the god. You know, like first there was darkness, you know, and then
We're the inceptors.
Yeah. You created
So what
Triple
would
B.
we do? First there was what?
First there were crossroads. Then...
There was monkeys.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
first there was chaos,
Yeah.
and out of that chaos,
Came more chaos.
from the sea of souls, was pulled a spirit, and from that spirit a mind was filled, and from that mind a body was filled.
Oh, this just writes itself.
Yeah, it'll be the worshippers of Triple B, and then you're just going to dump a huge chunk of crystal in the plane with them.
But to be honest, though, considering what we saw there, this probably wouldn't be that unusual. It's like giant crystal brain. So a Sunday then, gotcha, right?
Yeah.
Typical Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah.
They're sitting at the tea party, going down to Elysee, just sipping tea. Oh, crystal brains again. As they all spin round like a swarm of like swallows or like mosquitoes.
I just went, nice shade of pink, that one.
Yeah.
One looks a bit different today.
Yeah, that is
So it's a question. Genuine question for Yaya, because I got this glint in my eye now. I make things. This is interesting.
Would be possible to rig some sort of contraption.
The device is almost easy.
My practice, you will say, is within the magical things, not mechanical.
Oh, mechanicals I can do.
How long do the rifts stay open for?
They
That's-
stay open for I'm going to say 10 minutes.
That's perfect. If they shut the seal again, that's even better.
Let me roll a fucking dice. Let me check.
Roll a
what-
dice, yeah. Roll a what you want to see if she's talking you.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is telling the absolute truth.
We need to find a way of making that contraption like catapultable up to the moon.
I don't think we need to worry about the moon. It's
the
up
biggest-
there. It's not going anywhere.
It's the biggest bit.
Yeah. It's also up there. The problem with the crystal stuff is it's down here with us.
Is it getting closer or is it just orbiting? Or is it like, is it orbiting or is it orbiting and getting closer?
Does it have a decaying orbit?
Yeah, that's what I mean. See, you knew what I meant.
Oh, Killian, Norn.
See, genius.
Could we, for a moment,
Yeah.
maybe
Do I get to roll a dice then?
flash back for little Killian?
Ugh.
And everybody, really. We're going to flash back to a time when we met an individual. The prince's
I need a.
manservant.
I wasn't me, so
The thingy with the,
Bennett Toth.
he's a bit weird.
In antechambers.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like the tower. And he had a observatory.
He did.
Weird.
Oh, you did, yes, we broke that.
Antechambers.
No, that was the king's base.
Oh, right, that's what I knew. Okay.
No, you were there when we got the crystal. You could like sort of roller coaster and sort of look through people.
No, that wasn't me.
No, because it was before. Because it was
Yeah.
when we were in Southport and we came across. So it was just before you.
Yeah, just literally before you met them.
Yeah, because you were coming back and you found me on the bridge. Ice bridge.
Sorry, go on.
You were in that room. Who else was in the room? Charlie was with you. You were there. Changeling pretending to be somebody was in there with you. Was that the time? Yeah, that was it. When you were trying to uncover why there was someone in there, and then you found that there was a resistance kind of movement among the guards.
Yeah.
You will be rolling me a history.
A what?
A history, both of them. A whopping
Hang on, I got 15.
15. Jackson, you remember there being some chart and diagrams on a table in the Prince's observatory that Venet had guided you to at one point. Now, can you roll me an intelligence check to see if you understood what any of it meant?
No.
I tried. I was trying to give you a way back there, but
to be honest,
I changed my dice.
okay.
I rolled it.
Stick with the second dice. You remember seeing charts and you see dots and lines and.
Out of interest, hang on a sec. I would like to potentially see if I can get advantage on this.
Oh!
Because I have an excellent memory for maps and geography. You can always recall general layouts of terrain, settlement, and other features. And it's a star map.
I believe you can. I would take that. It is a map. It's just a different shape of map.
Yeah. Worse?
I got 5 times the number.
Okay.
10.
You got 10 plus. Oh,
0.
0.
How many people would you be rolling then? They are averagely smart.
A map of the sky rather than a map of the ground. They're like, oh wait, they're stars. That's what you understood. What the dots and dashes meant upon it, and the mathematical
Well, I'm
calculation.
guessing navigating by the stars is a thing.
Yes, whilst you're on them, navigating through them or knowing their movements, slightly different.
That's fine.
You don't know whether it's a decaying or, but you both ponder like this, like we've been near a telescope, and then nothing comes to either of your minds.
I have another question for you, Aye.
Okay.
So we
might need more tea. This could be.
We're thinking about setting up a stall to sell some like limited edition artwork stuff in town.
Yes.
Can you recommend anywhere that we do that, or anyone that has like lots of money and bad taste that will spend more than it's worth?
Yes, of course I can. The ideal individuals for that would be the
idiots on the boat out in the water.
They are called.
I thought we said we'll take your second dice. And ask me what I got.
I said we won't take your second dice.
You didn't remember the map.
The doodex.
The doodex.
Which you kept laughing about last time because you thought it was doo-doos.
The doo-doos. And
I thought the dude sounds like the dude decks. This is a bunch of dudes indexed.
Now I've got this weird image of them because they were already on a yacht. I've got the video for her name is Rio and she.
Wow, do you know what? The microphone did not like that. You just cut right at you and it just killed you dead. It was
It doesn't understand that I'm a singer. A beautiful.
Everyone's a critic.
Unless you're interested in the artwork, because we've got all kinds of interesting stuff from the nice red dragon that we didn't have to kill.
What do you have?
I'll start pulling out paintings.
Okay, what have you got that is a...
We have the orc with the pearl earring. Mona Kobold.
The monocobolt. I love that.
The blinker, and it's a cyclops instead of a thinker.
Look at this. I love this.
See?
This is art puns.
See?
Bean's got art puns.
See?
Something I did not expect to come out.
This is what happens when you spend almost every weekend as a kid in art galleries and museums.
Art puns. Crikey.
Weird is, I can see it though. I can actually see like the big old muscular thing with just one eye.
Really like the orc with the pearl earring though. Yeah, it's just...
Can we
AI it.
AI it, the orc with the pearl earring? I want it as an image, printed off on my wall. Can live
So we'll
here
get
next
someone to
my-
pay it rather than AI it.
Look, it can live here next to my mushrooms that you did me. My psychedelic mushrooms. Toby Dog will have to move.
Right, how much are these paintings worth?
Mine were like 1,250 each, I think. Yeah, you've written it in the character sheet. You've got the other stuff.
The gold gubbins.
I can't remember. Mm.
This is where Bean hasn't written things down. Okay,
It's beautiful, truly beautiful.
There we go. We have the orc with the pearl earring.
So I've got the red dragon eye.
yeah, that's from the fight at the water's edge.
Yeah.
And then you
He gave you magic items and artwork and things.
I've got it listed down, but only in generic terms for me because it's like art objects with pricing. 4 worth 100, 5 worth a lot, being 3,750. I'm carrying some really expensive pieces of kit.
I've got 5 worth 1,250.
Yeah, we're carrying around like a king's ransom worth of artwork.
So I maybe write them down. Actually, write them down. So now, did I write them down in your notebook?
not in my notebook, no.
Are you sure?
You have to go and rewatch all the previous episodes until you can find it.
Yep. That's a good job. It's always funny, especially when you put it at double speed.
I God, I found the picture of Charles and son of that. Just looking back to see if I can find any notes of what you got. Journalist, the colours, fragments, dragon. Okay, dragon, Killian, Charles. Dead body. No,
Always worrying.
I think I random tabled it.
Yeah, you did. Because that's why I think I just got art object.
Yeah. So, Killian, we'll find out what you got. We'll try and sell John's and, well, if John wants to sell. Owen wants to sell paintings. She will say the dudecks are all about symbols of wealth. They want to show off as much as they can.
So, like, seas from dragon hordes across the plains and things. Does that sound like the sort of stuff they like?
If you can sell it, they will be interested for sure.
Well, that's just what happened.
They are, as much as they are vainglorious, they are quite astute in their dealings. They didn't get to be masters of shipping by being easily fooled.
But that's the truth.
Truth doesn't matter.
Story that you speak,
Yeah.
to most will seem far-fetched. They will have been spun 100 stories.
Add to that, even if they believed your story at 100%, they're not going to spend. They don't want to spend the price that sort of story is worth. They'll try and undercut you.
What if I showed
I
him
didn't tell their family and friends that the actual value was this.
Like, what if I showed him this and I pull out the red dragon eye?
It's now, what kind of condition is this in, Killian?
It's not been preserved, whether it's been in his.
Friends on it at all?
This rotting giant eye.
There's been no preservation of it.
No,
I mean,
it's an
like,
eye. It's very hard to preserve. It's balls of goo.
How can you, what blag have you got that this isn't growing fur?
Like me. Perfectly fine, look.
You just
Lick a thumb.
watch a giant dragon on.
What?
To be fair, the time difference.
Arguably, it was
Oh,
3 days.
yeah.
3 days ago.
It's a 3-day-old eyeball. Okay,
It's gone milky then.
It's not. As you pull it out, Killian.
It's a little bit shriveled from where it started. Only just started to dry out.
You don't
It's
have,
like a grape. It's like a grape on day 10.
Refrigerate it.
I'll refrigerate it. Freeze it.
What now?
But too late. Been great before. Now it's a good idea.
You start. So you pull it out and you.
Brush off the croissant crumbs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lint, pick the lint off of it.
Fit right.
Tell me 2 other things that are in your pockets that might have got on the dragon's eyeball.
Or in it at this point. It'd be gooey.
Both tentacle.
Right,
It's,
so
it's a lint roller. There's a dragon out of that thing. It's a lint roller. It's just like picking everything up.
The exotic lint roller ever is made of a dragon's eye.
I have got the little button mushrooms with legs.
Yeah.
They've been living off the croissant.
Crumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were in a jar.
Yeah, but I feed them little croissant clones.
Did you poke holes in the top?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a training, essentially.
Yeah.
There's a little infrastructure growing in there.
It's fine. I've got my little button mushrooms. And some really, really nasty. There's like crumb remnants of squeezer jerky.
Oh yeah, you've been munching on the squeezer jerky. Yeah.
How many more do you want?
I just want like what you were brushing off, just out of curiosity. Okay, so
How does
cover
it
it.
smell?
Show her this eye that started to go. It smells like the reptile enclosure at a zoo.
It's not going to smell good. It's going to be pervasive. Yaya's going to be smelling that for weeks after we leave. be honest, we all probably smell
Just
quite bad.
hiding it down the back of the sofa.
Her face kind of creases in a vision of disgust, and
Got off topic again.
that might help with your case. I would assume is that at all for sale?
Yeah.
Depends.
Depends on what.
Do you want it?
Might be handy. A specimen of such size and reasonably reasonable condition.
What for?
Good for money.
No, what do you want it for?
Oh, I would study it.
Insight.
Go for it.
You just don't trust Yaya.
20.
He wishes to study it.
Follow.
He wishes to study it. Telling the truth.
Okay.
Oh, Matt.
Well, condition.
Pristine! There isn't a big ice cube like this.
Christy, and like frozen in the ice. He's one of the mushrooms with legs.
Its little legs are sticking out, the ice cube. It's like.
You put it down and you say, "What about that?" And it starts going.
Dragging itself along the floor.
Like some weird snail.
Yeah, she will say.
Water trail along the parquet flooring. That's going to be great for the wood.
She will offer
2 bags of holding and mechanic. 2 bags of holding.
You know what? That's not a bad trade, is it?
Yeah, everyone can have a bag of holding.
Even more croissants. I mean, pink crystal.
How about 3, and then everyone can have one.
Won't take no less.
You want 3 bags of holding for this eye?
No less. Or the equivalent.
I mean,
of...
technically, I want 2 of them and a mechanism which I'm going to design to actually drop one into the other one, basically. But you know,
okay. She will agree to 2.
Do you want a bit more dragon?
There's more.
Yeah.
There's maybe. Yeah, there. Like we're fucking. What's it? What's those 2 blokes from Only Fools and Horses?
Don't worry. Okay.
Yes.
Well, you've got a heart.
Yeah.
You can't give that all around, Killian. You know the rules.
Yeah, I know.
I've got like some like leather and stuff. And I'll pull out 3 quarters of the dragon hide.
Mm-hmm.
didn't anybody take any teeth? I think mages always want teeth for things.
I don't think I collected any teeth.
Oh, I have a test tube of its blood. I just found that in my. I have a test tube of its blood, Peter.
Nice. Yeah, testing with blood.
But the thing is, we sell her these.
Yeah.
How are we going to prove that we got the stuff from the ledger? What if we sell her them after we sell the other stuff?
Well, it depends on what you actually want or need out of the dragon bit.
But what can we do with them, Lemmy?
There
We're
is
not
a
going to
roast.
make Killian's tail a tie. I don't really
I'm
see
pretty
much
sure
point.
we've got a chunk of like roast dragon meat as well because we chopped it up and cooked some of it, didn't
You
we?
did.
Yeah, we did.
So do you want some dragon jerky?
Not to my taste.
You even tried it. It's very good.
Looking at Killian all there, because that looks a bit like cannibalism.
Oh, it's white. They're completely different things,
Yeah. See,
and you can't like make a white and a red and make a pink.
won't happen.
The important questions answered today.
You were dragon blood, and Peach just looked up at me and was like,
No, I remember you collecting it. That's fine.
you gave me just like, okay.
Yeah, but like your inventory is the most sporadic and strange collection of objects
Yeah.
possible.
Great.
She will give you. She will send a servant, and she brings you back 2 bags of holding, and she brings you back. What else are you trying to sell?
A vial of its blood.
A vial of its blood. She will give you 250 gold pieces for a vial of dragon blood.
So, that you and Owen with a bag of holding.
Yeah.
I'll take a bag of holding. Hell yeah!
Did Owen, but
Yeah.
Oh, it took you and Owen. I thought you meant me and Owen. Charles and Owen.
no,
Oh, you have one.
Killian.
You-
Well, I'm assuming Killian's getting one of the bags holding because Killian's paying.
I get it.
Oh no, Charles can have the bag of holding. Go nuts.
Unless Owen doesn't want one, which apparently he doesn't. So Charles can have a bag of holding.
I want particularly 2 bags of holding for this contraption. I think this is a working plan, but I'm happy for it to be in use until it's needed. So,
Then you just tip the contents of.
need those.
All corpses.
That's my bag of holding.
Oh yeah, I need 2. I don't need 3.
Do you want a dead elf?
I don't have use for one of those.
You can study him. He was like working for the pink crystal stuff. He was like an archmage or something.
Before you do, where's Pretense?
We may have left him in the shop because he didn't follow you. He may be keeping an eye on the
Good. I'm glad he's like not in the room when you're going. Yeah, he's low. I've got him in the bag. do you want an elf? I do. At this point, that elf is probably alive because you got what else you got in there is a spirit.
Elf is starting to shut up, Breeden.
Do you want? Oh, I've got a Howron and Shapar in refrigeration.
That's not for sale. That's not for sale.
No.
That's for burying later.
You want me making more again?
It's like whiskey on ice, but spicier.
I am actually gonna sort of poke around. I'm gonna have a poke around in the bag of holding for a bit. And I am gonna bring out a letter's soul.
Okay.
Just in the making sure it hasn't gone. Oh, actually, there's a nice body there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like let us sell.
That's a Howron thing.
So it was in a jar.
It was in a bag, I believe.
You put it in a bag.
I caught it in the net, and then
Put it in a bag.
And they put it in a bag with a body in it.
So
It's necromancers in a bag with a body.
so no, a letter is not the necromancer.
Thank God.
It was
He was a scribe. He was a merchant.
Undying, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Like a letter. The page is
which is of the Emerald Court.
The Marble Court.
The marble.
Yeah.
Oh, I got of the Emerald Court.
That might be me misspeaking.
Okay.
This is the Marble Court.
Let's change that then.
Someone's glowing.
Yay. That said this meeting is being recorded, and then there was a button that said OK that you could click to get rid of the black bar that was on the screen, and I did it. And I haven't broken anything yet. That's good.
And that's the page's soul of the Marble Court.
It's in a bag.
Yes.
The soul. So you pull out the bag, Jax, and it is in your hand.
Yeah.
You notice that a soul weighs very little. You pull it out of this bag that you know to be the contents within a soul that you fished from the Sea of Souls
Yeah.
in Elysee. How do you check it's in there?
Well, I was going to open the thing because I thought it was kind of like a bubble type thing.
Bubble type thing.
I thought it was a bubble of
Or
like stuff.
A bubble of stuff.
Yeah,
Don't
you
remember,
know, like orbs. Describe it as orbs. I don't know. I love how he's looking at us like we're mad.
Like orbs.
Yeah, it was like.
It was a thing, and this is how I.
can't remember. Jackson is a very practical, logical person. He doesn't think metaphysical. He doesn't think that might disappear to the realm it's supposed to go to back because you brought to the material plane.
You fit inside an orb inside a bag.
And I got the bag, and I'm going to open the bag and have a look. I'm
You
assuming I'm going to get a little swirly ball thing going on.
As he assumes that.
Hide it. The glass so thin it's barely there. You can't really see the difference between the edge of this thing and what swirls within it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still there.
Very
Yeah,
fragile, delicate, and
Okay.
ephemeral.
You're still good in there?
There's no reply. Didn't speak.
It did. Pretty sure we had a conversation with it.
Yeah. No, you had a conversation through me.
Oh.
It was Erwin chat.
And then make sure they're okay.
What? Sigh.
It's a letter to the soul. A letter to the page's soul.
Are you telling me a letter the page is dead?
No, I'm saying I fished her soul out of the Sea of Souls.
I'm communicating.
Yeah, you click.
I have very few points left. I'm using all around.
Good thing Windows for us.
Charlie talks
I
to
got-
dead people too.
I have one left. I got one more of these left, and it's going to last. Roll 4 hours. Oh, it's a D10 now. Sorry, you roll. Quite a D10 now. Ready. 9 hours. Oh my god. Okay, right. This is a long ass conversation. And so only four people, so it'll be the spirit and actually, yeah, 4 people. So yeah, I'll connect everybody. Killian, Jackson, Charles, and the scribe to Erwin chat.
Okay, so you connect to this orb. Or the letter's soul.
Hello? Is this thing on?
There is like a dead line, like silence beyond, but you can feel there's a something
Presence?
that, yeah, like a presence, like someone on the other end.
And through Erwin chat to the others. Yeah, I can feel his presence, but he's not being chatty. Back to him. You okay in there? Can you speak?
Where have you taken me?
Back to the group. He just asked me where have we taken him.
Does this place actually have a name? Or is it just like party town on the edge of the...
They call it the Polzeth Crescent.
we're in the Polzeth Crescent. Well, you heard that, so...
Yeah. Currently at the Polzeth Crescent. We just got out of the astral plane.
That's why it feels different. I saw all my life, flashing before me. And now it has stopped. And I don't see well. I hear you, but I don't hear well here.
Mm.
This plane, the material, isn't a place for a soul.
No, we'll have to figure something out.
Without a vessel, I feel like I'm underwater.
I think
Right.
you're literally disembodied.
Are they okay, Owen?
Ah, he's feeling a little bit under the weather, disembodied. He's having a sense because he's in the material plane and the spirit's not really meant to hang around here. Yeah, I think a bit like a ghost, you know.
Okay. But yeah, they're in there.
He can't hear very well, see very well. That's why he's not really talking.
I did have a thought, but I needed to get back to the forest, the elf forest, to finish it.
Mm-hmm. So,
But does anyone have any questions before I put it back? Him, her? I don't know. I assumed the letter was a lady.
I was afraid it was a man, but
You know a letter?
Mm-hmm.
So were they a bloke or were they a lady?
They presented as they were female.
Okay. But I'm going to put them back, so because apparently they're not feeling very well.
Mm-hmm. That is strange to see a soul all here together and whole. He must have only recently attained that. The edges will decay over time.
Well, so like I'm making a weapon to help fight the crystal stuff and the pudding people and things. And I heard that you could like get like infusions of stuff. So when I finished making it, I was thinking about asking if they wanted to sit in that.
They will say, you wish to put a letter into a weapon?
Yeah.
They will say, it seems, can that thing hear us at all, young Owen?
how should you say everything's like far away, like you're underwater? Do you have any sense of the world around you?
Like muffled and drowning all at once.
Muffled, only like he's swimming up, like they're swimming underwater, muffled, and sights and sounds are all distorted and twisted.
And she'll return to you and not through Owen shall say, putting a letter near any sort of weapon would be a very bad idea.
Why?
They are, or were, if that truly is a letter, a mover and shaker within the Marble Court.
Okay, what's that?
The Marble Court is a fanciful name for a non-defined.
Put it back in the bag.
Yeah.
Then you get cut off from it at
Yep.
that point.
Which is interesting, which is learning.
A non-defined space, not a static place within Drosk. A place where if you wanted to do the worst things you could do, if you wanted to hire an assassin, a smuggler, a necromancer, or anybody who wished to do any sort of deed that might be deemed underhanded, that is where you would go. A letter is one of the, or was rather, one of the coordinators of this.
Okay, so you're saying there is a bad person, but that kind of work, because I'm all about like taking all of their strength of stuff and like hitting around the head with it.
I'm not quite sure how magically infused weapons filled with souls would react to you wield them. You can take my caution or not.
Maybe we'll have a chat. I'm just like, because like if they're good, that's all the stuff that I don't know, and if they don't know all these bad people, then they can go, oh yeah, that guy over there, he's an absolute scumbag. I know him. You know, his name's Derek, and then I can go and whack Derek with the big stick, and Derek's dead.
You know of evil Derek?
So like they could help. They could like point out, and then they're not disembodied and stuff. They're embodied in a stick.
Do you wish to create some sort of evil Derek detector?
Well, evil Derek's. There has to be like more than one. But they're like, I know this guy, and they can recognize each other and be like, oh, he's a bad one like me, and then I can be like, brilliant, and then I can whack him
There could be
like a divining rod.
There is one other thing I hadn't thought of, and my brain just goes. So with Matt's way of defining random people, I just thought, why, maybe, just maybe you could get an army of Bobs to fight the army of evil Derek. Just command and conquer style, and just.
You've met Matt, haven't you?
Do you really want to know? So Yaya is flagged in Jax's brain as Super Bob.
Led by
Super Bob.
in all of his names.
Like, yeah, Yaya is Super Bob because they're hopefully a better shot than Litiana.
My face actually hurt.
I just like the idea of the pink crystal landmine now. This is brilliant.
Yeah, you got a pink crystal landmine.
Evil Derek and Dastardly Daves.
Is that like the whole of the Marble Court is just Dave's and Derek's?
And Rod.
Okay. And versus Bob and Super Bob. Right. Yeah. She will buy the things from you.
What?
She
including
takes
the
it.
eye?
She takes the eye. She pays for the eye, which is 2 bags of holding.
Yeah.
And the other bit, which
250 gold. Did you add that on there?
No.
Come on, then. Take the eyeball out of your inventory.
then we're going to go and see the Duodex.
The Dudex. The Doodoos.
Did you want to try and explain it, Owen, or?
No, I.
Because you're like a tradesman and like used to selling stuff, right?
Not a merchant. People used to come to me when they needed shoes.
And you sold them shoes.
No, I fixed shoes. I also made shoes. I'm a cobbler. Genuine cobbler. I literally pull out my tools. Cobbler. Quickly hide the lockpicks.
You go ahead.
Well, I'm sure.
Oh, I can certainly try it. I mean, the one reason why we're getting good clothes is we could actually then go into proper shops and actually sell this stuff, or set up a stall and sell this stuff. So, if we want to go sell direct, we can probably get more money, but it'd be harder sell.
There was Yaya was saying I may be able to assist. What do you have any sort of thing of a lower of a value you might wish to trade for a
For some reason, it's not letting you do anything like edit anything.
are you signed in? It might have pinged you out.
Yeah.
What are you?
Something you're willing to trade. I have a spare cart here
Okay.
that might lend some air of professionalism to you.
Mm-hmm.
Trading. It's quite a fine thing with a fabric top, waxed and waterproof.
I have all kinds of things. I got a scale from a blue cobalt.
Scale from a blue one?
I got a brick. I got a key to a brothel.
Not my scene, I'm afraid.
I got
And also Rang City.
a great tree in gold wirework. I got a crystal pendant. I have 2 spell books.
Spell books.
I got a heartstone
What are in the spell books?
spell.
Mwah, chef's kiss.
Yeah, take a look.
I have got spells. Oh, what the fuck?
These Jack's know about spell books.
Our spell books. It could be recipe books. These are called spell books.
Did you uncover these?
So, like, when we were under the big tree and the mushroom thing
Oh,
were
God, yeah.
going to fight with the crystal, there were some Enjapari invaders that killed off the silver dragon, and some
brought
of
him
them.
back.
And he'd like, I'll pull out a spell book.
Okay.
I got 2 elven spell books from Enjapar invaders. I don't know if one of them would be Hellrons or not.
Okay. She would say that would do fine for exchange of elven magic for part and the horse, and you would be able to keep them. They would be yours, of course.
Well, we have like polar bears and a magic wagon that's bigger on the inside.
We don't have them here, though, do we?
No.
Well, that is a shame.
Doing it, I'm doing it. Oh,
Hello. Hello, huge person. How you all?
It's worth taking 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's take one. Pops needs a wee.
yeah,
So
I was
stop.
just letting him out.
No worries. I'll pause it. So, do you wish to exchange anything for this cart and horse that she's offering you?
I mean, to be honest, we really need to, because are we going to like sort of rock in and sort of, you know, set up in a pub corner or something?
Yeah, we
Or
don't
go
need-
to a shop and sell it. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do. That's why we're getting the clothes, because we look more respectable when we're trying to sell stuff. We're not just like walk into a shop and goes, "We got these things to smell." Oh my God, who are you? Go away.
They more like to like believe it when I turn up in armor and stuff.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. You choose. Indeed, this is what you do. You make these choices.
You make you choices.
You make choices that are ridiculous, and I go, okay.
Yeah, but you still taught me how to get in a bow tie for my tail.
No, I think the rest of the party did. Not me.
Oh,
Charles was up for it.
I could. How like whippy is your tail? Can you like swing it?
I imagine. Do you remember how the dinosaurs walked in the program? Dinosaurs. That was the sky thing.
Mm-hmm.
The wobbly walk.
Yeah, that. I imagine that's how.
But how about if I got you like this sort of two halfy spiky thing that you could kind of clip round it, and then you could like swing around and like.
There's certain clubs where that's very fashionable.
I could make you like a spiky
Yeah,
tail ball thing.
yeah. 100%, yeah.
You're making a ball and chain, like the ball from the ball and chain. For his tail.
No, I was actually thinking. I was thinking, which is the one with the spiky tail? The dinosaur with the spiky tail.
Ankylosaurus.
I was thinking, no, there's one with a mace ball on the end of its tail, and there's one with the big spiky bits.
The big spike bits is the anchors.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, I can do you one of each, and depending on the day, you can like sort of change it. And I was thinking, if I make it two halves, you can kind of clip it right.
Ankylosaurus has got like a little flappy tail,
Oh, I thought that was it.
like a little, almost like a fin. And it's got like a big ball.
Yeah, that's the Macy one.
Yeah.
Right.
Spike tail dinosaur.
But there's one with like big spiky bits.
Yeah.
And I could like get some of them, so I could kind of make the two halves of a ring with the big spikes or the big ball, and you could then like whip round and whack stuff with your tail.
Do you know what it's called? The spike thing?
Thrag or something.
Agamizer.
Because of Larson.
What?
It didn't have a name, and the guy that does the little caricature pictures.
Oh yeah.
It was called a Thagameister because he did a little picture of, and this is the end of Thag.
Gilbert, is it?
No, it's Diggy Larson.
Oh, okay.
School for gifted kids and his mission report. Him. He literally did one, and it was, this is the end of Thag. And this is how the thing became known as the Thagameister. And paleontologists took the name from that, and that is how it got named.
I think it's beautiful. Genuinely beautiful.
I collect useless facts.
But you know what's even stranger? I think you might have conveyed that fact to me before at some point, and I completely filed it in useless matter of fact. I didn't keep it.
Polar bear facts with Jackson.
House of a random fact. Then going from his house to Plymouth, random fact. Then back again. Pete, my brain hurt by the end of it. I was just like, how do you know this shit? And he was like, I don't know.
How do you know this shit? I don't know.
The pieces of knowledge that I acquire from things, and they're the things that stick in my brain.
Yeah.
Yaya will say, if you don't require this, then that is okay. Thank you very much for the your time.
I'm done.
I do have other things to attend to. Is there anything else anyone would like to ask?
So if we sell this stuff and then come back tomorrow, you can send us to Jakarta.
I'm not. So she's familiar with Frohast.
Yeah.
Not with Jakarta so much.
Okay.
So she says, if I try and do that, you may not end up near it.
Are you gonna miss by as much as Litiana?
I could tell you.
Right.
She would describe how the spell works a long way.
Weren't we in Freyhouse?
We
You
started
went
in
for it.
France.
That's what you started.
Litiana shot us at Jakarta and missed by half the continent.
Yeah, that's when you ended up at Tantalit.
Yeah, we ended up in the desert and we ended up at Cantaloupe, and then we went on the worm and we went to the
Worm, Gargamel, back down.
Yeah.
Go. Astral Sea, popped out, down.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my brain hurts.
So
I could draw you a flight chart.
could you get us to Gargamel?
Yes.
Because then we can get back to our stuff. We can drop off Enchipari.
Hold on.
No, what and him?
Pretend entrepreneur.
What?
Pretend entrepreneur.
Pretend, that's the one. See, I don't have a notebook. So we can drop off Pretend, we can drop off Elrond, we can let them know what's happening, and then we can travel back on our worm back to Jakarta, because that's what we agreed with the goblin and the ogre.
Or if he's not there, we can take the road round to Midway and clam and back round to Jakarta. It's a road, it goes around in a circle.
Yes, of course. If that's what you wish, I can send you.
Can you get us there?
Where? Gargamel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you get us to the big tree?
Yes, I've been to Endhav and I'm familiar with it.
Yeah. Is that a better shout? Well, otherwise
It's just there. Jakarta's just there. You're willing to give us a horse and cart? We can just ride there.
I'm just thinking we're dragging Pretend and like Elrond and stuff around.
If I give you money, do you mind keeping a elf company for like, give me a spare room? We'll come back.
We do have a spare room if you would like.
Great. He can stay here.
And then
It's fine.
Shapari, it's been a long time since I've spent company with elves.
Are we just going to walk to Jakarta then?
I'd hope so. Otherwise, we're just going the entire
Oh,
half
you
expanse
well be
away.
He's going, nope.
your mic, like when I sang, did
Yeah.
not appreciate your.
We've not had the entire round. We've seen it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's basically like stupid orcs, stupid fucking dragonborn.
Yeah, we can just take a horse and cart from here. Literally, thank you. We probably would like to take that horse and cart. We'll purchase it from you. Take it to Jakarta. Find the dwarf's documents. The documents that we're coming here to find, which hopefully will tell us more about this crystal and breaking it. Which, if we do have the whole bag of holding, zap it into an astral plane idea, may be really useful. Maybe like the beginnings of a really good idea. We're getting rid of the majority of it.
Has anyone actually seen this alchemist, artificer? Like, I know he was around 200 years ago, but like,
Is that dwarf's long lived?
I didn't think he was a dwarf.
Oh, I thought it was a dwarf.
I thought he was a gnome.
Oh, gnomes. Gnomes are long lived too, aren't they?
I don't know.
I shrug. I don't know.
But I also think that. Who's your friend?
Ellen.
Yeah.
Killing
We're
myself.
getting fresh batteries from
He
the
has
caster.
batteries. You don't know the age, I would say.
Well, he got a fresh delivery of them.
Fresh delivery of them, yes.
They don't might be new. They're just new to him.
Okay, I was wondering if he was like still alive, because then we could just like borrow him and see if he can.
Well, if he's in Jakarta and still alive, one, cool. Two, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that shows he has some survival skills.
Like hundreds of years, because he made like Elf Lady's wheelchair.
Yeah. No, I think it's perfect. I mean, that's the whole idea of coming here, was to find more knowledge about the crystal and its properties. I was hoping to shatter it into teeny tiny pieces and then have it all ground up, sealed away in other stone, like an aggregate. And dropped into the sea where we don't have to worry about it ever.
Okay. Until you get from these fishes.
The plan needed work. And we've got more information now, which is great.
Oh,
I mean, you were the best person we've ever met so far.
No, because the Moor had the fish people. Like when we were in, he had like whole fish people thing going on, and they were sacrificing treasure to him and stuff.
In Esteland,
Yeah,
the coast of Esteland, and the
they
street.
attacked the village and everything. So we don't want to dump it in the sea because then the fish people get access to
I
it.
meant seal the crystal in rock, grind it in, seal it in rock. You know how you were going to seal it in steel, metal. You know, forge it into metal.
Yeah,
A geode, effectively making.
That's
geode.
too pure, but more. I'm trying not to say concrete, but basically concrete.
to say you're gonna mix it into mortar like you build your house with.
Basically, yes, but something more harder than that. I mean, I'm now wondering whether this stuff can be transmuted. I mean, there are spells that can make people into other things, well, you know, animals into other animals. Is there a way of transmuting, I don't know, stone into not stone?
What you're actually talking about is we
Stone
need
to flesh.
a true polymorph and turn object into creature.
I'm thinking more like stone to flesh, or flesh to stone reversed.
Object into object.
Yeah, just it's pink crystal. Now it's a chair made of wood.
I was
Dangerous too. We don't care anymore. Oh my God! The giant stone the crystal mountain is now just a mountain. Great.
See, I was
Problem
thinking
solved.
we go to Shardfall, we could make it into one of those thingies where you sit on a sack and go round.
Oh God! Yeah, what is it called? I remember those. I can't remember what it's called now. Helter Skelter. Is it Helter Skelter?
And then it becomes like a destination place.
The ice covered Helter Skelter. You're going down that like a luge. Ah!
Crystal and turning it into a helter skelter with true polymorph.
Oh my gosh.
Does it have to be true polymorph? Is there others? I haven't looked at the spellbook. I mean, that'd be too meta for me. I'm trying to keep it like my character learning from the actual mages. You know, so I could look at the book and see if there is a spell. But
okay, so we're gonna leave Pre-10 here, and you're gonna look up him.
Yes, it would be a pleasure to spend the time with us.
Do you have much planned for like the next couple of weeks?
I will be travelling back to Dras.
When's that?
My plan is to travel within the month.
Okay, is that tomorrow or in 30 days?
She will say it's about 30 days.
Okay,
well, that's fine.
You might draw me there soon.
okay. Well, we're gonna head off to Decatha, and we're gonna bring back a book, and you can have a look at it before you send us off to Litiana.
I shall hold here for as long as I can.
How about we leave you a big pile of stuff and you see if you can sell it and you get 10% while we're gone. And then we can like just go and do our thing and be back quicker.
She has a think. I might not be the one for that. They know my face and it's not something I can do. However, people, when they are at ease, at comfort, or are boastful, will sometimes let slip further information. I have an idea. Yes, leave your stuff with me and I shall attempt to sell it. I will take the percentage that you offer, as the funds will go to good cause. And I have an idea of a seller in mind.
Cool. Perhaps we would also perhaps you'd also furnish us with your address if you do have to head to Joss. We might have to.
Yeah, she will.
Oh yeah, I was going to.
What's that?
Quick check.
When they give you an address, yes, it's like 1 South Street.
1 Street 1811111.
Code.
Just next to the west gate. Go in, third house on the left. Litiana, there is no wall around the city, so there is no gate. Oh yeah. I meant the west road. There's only one road in. It's from the north.
They will furnish you with the address.
Cool, fantastic.
I haven't drawn the map for that area yet. So
Yay! Cool.
Either way, can I insight whether she will actually
sell the stuff. Yeah.
sell the stuff,
Go for
take
it.
just the 10%?
Oh, she can take 20. I don't care. There's a lot of money, so we won't even notice.
We're just going to pile up some artwork in the corner.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll take out.
Well, I think most of it is in a bag of holding, isn't it?
No, I got mine in my stuff because my stuff was fairly small, but expensive. I think it was like gem encrusted stuff, but can't remember how of it.
Very honest. So far, they've told you nothing but the truth.
Do you want a list of like values and stuff for the
Can you
gem, or
drop
do you
it?
care?
We drop it in the
Yep.
chat
Yep.
box and send me now.
Okay.
That means a copy and paste job rather than the annotating it.
Cool.
Or you're behind me, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So you
We're going
Cool.
to find somewhere to sleep and then rock in there.
Trevor,
This place is kind of mild. We could just kind of pick it on the beach and like have a beach
Yeah.
fire and like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you-
not bad. A bad shout.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, something else to ask.
I was going to ask, I'm going to say I'm going to quickly run over to the shop and grab Pretan and let him know what's going down. You'll be staying here. You'll be staying with Yaye and Hi and
Sure. Our adventures.
you don't want to be going with us when we head to the haunted city of Dakatha, filled with undead. You don't need that in your life.
To be honest, meeting Triple B was quite terrifying.
To me too. I don't want to go to Dakatha. No, kind of have to.
And maybe I'll stay with this Yaye.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah. That's a good idea. Keep an eye on them, you know.
Of course. Thank you. This one on the end.
Oh well, yeah. I'll be walking and talking. So drop them off.
You
Do the
meet the rest-
introductions.
Eventually, when you meet them down on the beach, I think probably Jax has got the fire going already with a survival skill. Killian's got
fishing.
survival check for Killian because I want to know if he can fish.
Your lip looks so angry.
It does. I can see it even from on my screen. It's not great.
So I just keep putting water on it because it's so sore. Right. Attention.
Make a fish check. Survival.
No.
Jeez.
No.
Pity, yeah.
Oh, yours. Okay.
This is one of these weird games where every roll you've asked for, Pete, I've got like multiple pluses in, and I've not rolled any. Got +4 to survival, +3 military, +3
like
history.
rolls. They're questions that of the character.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
like test of your 9.
Yeah.
You sit down to fish, and a crab bites your hooks onto your toe. You're able to catch that crab after taking 1 point of piercing damage.
Killian has crab.
And Killian has crab.
Oh.
Just the one.
Just one crab.
Can't I just cast frostbite on it?
You can, but it still gives you 1 point of piercing damage.
I just want to freeze the fucker.
You freeze the crab. You take a frozen crab over to the fire.
Yeah, like it is not letting me click on air.
Are you checking? You signed in up the top right. You're not just viewing the sheet.
No,
You can still view your sheet without being signed in.
because it signed me out of everything. I had to factory reset my whole phone.
I told you. Right, I think we should focus
I'm gonna break
on
my
all the game there while you sit on a beach, look out at these tomfoolery playboys out on their yachts. They're just about sailing in. They have a bevy of beautiful individuals that unmount the boat that is docked right up to the decking that links to their house. They walk in without even noticing the little campfire upon the beach, laughing, guffawing, and several servants and shipmasters tie up boats and start the clean-up process from these luxury yacht type things, and the lights and fires are lit in these glass and crystal fronted houses, and you can hear music playing tonight. You get a hint of it, but you are separate from it, and you are resting for the long time.
Can we pick up our clothing?
Oh, you whiz around. When you get preteen, you picked up the clothing.
Yeah, cool. I add some fine clothing to my gear. Ding.
And don't forget your dragon skin braces.
Belt.
I thought
Braces?
you had a
Oh, yeah.
but
Bandolier.
you did.
Bandolier. Yeah. Red dragon skin bandolier.
So cool. Yeah. Okay, we'll close it there, and then Matt can get off, and you can try and log in D&D Beyond later.
Oh, I ain't even trying right now.
Right. Cool. Right. Lovely to play with John, and yeah, we'll catch up in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. I always had fun.
Lovely little game. We didn't go anywhere again, but we felt
That's fine. We did. We got loads of ideas. We had plots. We sold some stuff. We didn't have to go anywhere. We got lots done. I think actually having a kind of a plan to actually get rid of the damn crystal. Great.